Greetings, Cybertronians, humans, and everything in between. This is Bon, and welcome to the channel. Our first review of this week will be Studio Series Age of Extinction Knight Armored Optimus Prime. He is a later class Transformer based off his design from Transformers Age of Extinction. Now to get into the actual review of the figure here, he has his painting and sculpting on him is honestly rather good. It is pretty accurate to the movie, and he has some minor things I don't know why they didn't paint fully. For instance, his head. His head here doesn't have much of the blue paint on the sides, or the continuation. Well, it does have the continuation on most of the head, not finishing up. It doesn't have the blue on the fins, but most of the paint on him is nice and heavy duty, which is good for a Hasbro figure. But painting and sculpting on him is, like I said, good. He is a leader class, so he is bigger and more expensive than your regular figures, but he looks good. I mean, from the side, yes, he has a backpack, but it's removable by a hinge. This is gonna happen a lot. This figure, mine, has a QC issue where the left heel doesn't stay on if you put pressure on it. So he's also going to be perpetually leaning due to that too. But other copies, they'll be fine. Other copies are going to have complete normal heels. I just got a slight defective one. So right now, size comparison, we're pulling out a smaller deluxe. As you can see, I'm compared to Studio Series 86 Bumblebee. And Studio Series Transformers 1 Deluxe Class Optimus Prime. You can see the sizing compared to these two. Yoink! And I would be doing their boxes as well, but I have them up in my storage right now. I don't want to get them down, but yeah, this is Optimus Prime from Age of Extinction, like I've said. The paint and the blue on him is, most of all the blue you see on him is molded. And it's swirly-twirly plastic. I like it. It gives him that metallic truck finish. He has, hold him sideways, but he has some gold on his waist, some gold on his shins. That's really it for the gold. But accurate detailing is, he does have some of those tubing on the side of the thighs. He has that tubing. He has an Autobot logo really close. If I can get it right there, you can see it. He has an Autobot logo on his chest. All the painting and sculpting is accurate to the movie. He even has, for the Age of Extinction version, he has the arms before he gains the Sword of Judgment. Oops, speaking of accessories, speaking of the Sword of Judgment, he comes with, well, the Sword of Judgment. Nice sculpting on it, and, well, minimal painting because of the red arm guard. But the thing is, you can take out the sword and plug it into his hand, like so. Hey, don't follow me, bud. Come on, stand. There we go. There, you can unpeg the sword, the hilt from the sword, plug it into his hand. Now he has his sword. Another accessory he comes with, to complete the look, is the Vector shield. Painting and sculpting on the shield is rather good. It is a little flimsy at the bottom here. Like, it is held on by one peg. So you can actually just pop the shield open to reveal the attack mode, or the mode that has the gun in the middle. And you can move the shield panels back into shield formation, and he has pegs on both arms that you can plug the shield into. So if you want Prime to have, shoot, not part of it, but there we go. So now we have Prime wielding both sword and shield. His shield. He also comes with 2 extra accessories. He comes with a adapter for the sword and shield. So we'll pop off the shield, unplug the sword, plug it back together, and we're gonna turn it around and flip up this panel. That reveals the port that you need. So you need to grab the shield and use the peg you used to plug into his arm and plug it into this brick, and then grab the sword and slide it in, and now you can stick it onto his back. So now you can have Optimus wielding the sword and shield on his back. Though it makes him really back. It makes him back heavy, so I have to lean him forward because of this dinky heel. But yeah, this Optimus Prime can actually store his weapons on his back, which is cool. But another accessory comes with it, was kind of surprising one. I'll pop off these accessories and fold this back down. Is you grab his arm and bend it. He has this peg in the arm for his early sword, I call it. It's his sword he used in the early films, so you can plug that into that adapter in his arm, so now he has his arm blade. I like that detail that they gave you 2 different swords. They give you 2 different types of swords that he used in the movie. Sadly, he doesn't come with his shotgun, which I kind of wish he did. That would have been one of the accessories I would have loved to have. I always liked Optimus with guns. But him coming with the sword based off the trilogy, so his trilogy blade he had, is cool. But yeah, he has some good articulation to give him some good night poses. Starting off with him, he has a ball joint at the head. He can look left, look right. He can do some tilt, but mine also has a key issue where he can't. His head will spring back. Oh, I killed Optimus. Not the first time. Not gonna be the last. But basically, he is ball jointed at the head, so he can look left, right, up. Barely any up, actually. He can look more down and up. Arms can do a full 360. Shoulder pad can move up, swivel, and hinge out, so you can get the arm to full out. Oh, actually, accessories out of the way for now. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, so you can get full range. Grab his wrist has a swivel, hinge, and opening fingers, which is a nice detail. Next, now his waist, he has a waist swivel for below the skirt, so better you can move all 3 up. And the backpack has some hinge in it, so you can move it out a bit, so you can swivel the waist. But he does have full 360, though it does scrape against the backpack. But he has a kick this forward, a kick this back, a good kick out, a thigh rotation, a 90-degree knee bend, ankle tilt, an ankle tilt, an ankle swivel too due to transformation, and due to also transformation, reverse toe bend. And so that's the articulation for Leader Class Optimus. So since he's a transformer and all, how about we get him into his vehicle mode? Starting off with the legs. We'll do the legs first. So fold the feet and the back heels up and rotate them. Next, grab the panel on the back of the leg and untap it. It'll pop itself up like so. Keep it like so. We're gonna do the same thing on the other leg. Fold in the feet, rotate, and grab the panel and pop it out, spin it out. Next we're gonna do is fold up the skirts and rotate the legs so they're facing this way for now. And now we're going to work on the top. So the next thing we're going to do is come to the backpack, fold this all the way up, and fold out the door. Fold out these panels. And we'll untab that for you. You can pull it out on a double hinge, or on a hinge here. And then you can rotate it. So now it's facing that way. Now what we're going to do is pop his chest up, which gives you room to do this. Rotate the forearm and double hinge it backwards on the hinge, and fold your shoulder pauldron over to the front. So if you have your arm like that, what we're gonna do is fold out this panel on the side, and rotate it out. While doing so, rotate it back into place. So now you have this entire panel completed. Next we're going to do is grab the arm and spin it until this small peg goes into this small peg, goes into this smaller port on the arm under the shield peg. Adjust your shield arm, vice versa. Same as on the other side. Take that out. Bam. Swing. Bam. Just. Now you have two completed side arms. Completed. Next we're going to do is grab this chest panel. First of all, we're going to have to untab the smokestacks here by unplugging them. Oh, mine has a lot of QC issues, I'll be honest. Plug that back in. Grab the midriff panel and fold it under the chest panel, which gives you enough room to fold up the skirts, side skirts, and rotate out the wheels from his hips. And now we're gonna flip out the grill and fold this entire section back. Tab in the front headlights to the bumper, if you can anyways. Way. There we go. This hasn't happened before. Oh yeah, first of all, next thing we have to do is fold in the doors. And then we can do that. Plug in the front lights to the front bumper, and then fold that panel down. Next, we're gonna fold in the arms backwards into place. There's a peg that goes to a port on the arm panels. First of all, you better doing it together because there's a Prime. Please get your feet out. Because there is these pegs, a peg and a port on each arm, which help press and fit them together, which will let you push in the sides. If you hear an audible pop or a click, that means the arms are now in. So now we got the front half of the truck done. Now we're gonna work on the back. Flip them over, grab the front skirt, and flip it over. Flip it over into this position. Grab the waist and rotate it around. So now all 6 wheels are facing the right way. Next we're gonna do is grab these rear panels and fold them up. Double hinge them up and fold them in. Press fit them in like so, and then you can fold these out to help out this. Next you're gonna fold out the top, form the roof. And then you can fold down or fold these panels in now, and then accordion them down until they're sitting on top of the roof to finish off that look of the truck. Remember to get both side panels inside. And now next final step we're gonna do, final 2 steps is we're gonna first tab the rear wheels and rotate out the sides tanks and fold out the trailer hitch. Extra stability. And when you have them like so, there's a little peg here where this goes into. Plug that in and fold up the wheel. Congratulations! You have one side of a truck complete. Next, same side, vice versa, same as the first, yada yada. Push that in and push that in, and voila! Studio Series Leader Class Optimus Prime in his Western Star 5700 XE. Honestly, I like it. It's a good version of the truck. Like, yeah, it's a smaller vehicle, but it's still a good looking truck. Now we can bring it over closer to details. All the, like, the blue now pops out even more, since now it's also a more swirly twirly plastic. You can see here you can see how much it shines. The red, sadly, it's just painted on, but the front, he does have the little Autobot insignia on the front. The grill headlights and bumper are all made in silver painted. Same with this front top guard. Western Star logo on the store. OP. He's a 5700 OP. Correction, he's an XE. They just did that because little detail funny. Big double tanks, snaps. Does have Western Star written on the bottom here, but my camera won't pick it up. Western Star logo on the rear. Lights have not been picked out, but Hasbro. Back here, you can see all the paneling and detailing of an actual Western Star, which is cool. And the his triple stacks, which is, I like that detail that they did. So some little trivia about the truck. These weren't here. Some of these components weren't actually equipped to the truck. So the triple stacks, I think this roof cab wasn't either. I don't think this part here was, and this hood intake was not on the original truck. They were all custom built for this specific truck. So, which is cool. He rolls well because all 6 wheels are pinned on. You can always tell if they're pinned or not because they always have the silver metally caps. For more another size comparison is a Voyager class van. A deluxe class Beetle, and a deluxe class Camaro. But yeah, overall, I love this figure. Though the gray, I'm okay with it being a gray plastic. It would have been cooler if they did do all silver, but for vital parts of things like these becoming the heels, I'm fine with them being silver, not silver gray. Another thing you can do with the weapons is you take the sword and shield with the adapter and plug it on. Well, one of them you can do is grab the shield and the other small sword, plug it in, and now you have it attached. You can also attach it via this rear peg on the back, and you can just plug in the sword and shield on the shield, and then plug it into the hitch. Because there's a little indent down here that your hilt slips into. So plug that in, and he has weapon storage. Yay, weapon storage! Ping, yoink. But Optimus Studio Series Age of Extinction Optimus Prime is honestly a good figure. I adore him. Not because I enjoyed the movie. Oh god, actually, no, I kind of enjoyed the movie. It was okay. It wasn't the best, but having him as this truck always looked cool. I always wanted this truck, like a toy of this truck. So thankfully, I was able to buy mine off Amazon, and Amazon has done something with me, but let's not get into that. But this figure, honestly, is a good, I say it's a good 7 out of 10. Actually, no, an 8 out of 10 I'll give it. It's not horrible. It has some QC issues that bring it down for me anyways. You could have a perfect Optimus that has no QC issues, or you could have the worst thing known to man, an Optimus Prime that literally was swapped out for a cheap little tiny $10 figure. But this is Bond Pal signing off. Okay, this is Bond Pal signing off. Her review of Studio Series Age of Extinction Optimus Prime. See y'all, Cybertronians, humans, and whatever in betweens. Have a great day, and I'll see y'all later for episode 2.